Our next talk is going to be given by Akinwale, Fred Garcia, Joao Pereira, Norman Moon from UMD, and they're going to talk about peer research mentorship for FIRE at UMD. Take it away, please. Thank you.
Hi, I'm going to share my screen real quick. Hi, yes, my name is Norman Moon, and I'm here with Ojo and Fred, and our talk is going to be about undergraduate research peer mentoring. We're mainly going to talk about our experience and the importance of peer mentorship in a first-year research. The general outline of our talk will be going to give quick professional backgrounds about us three. We're going to discuss the importance of the FIRE program. Then we're going to delve into peer research mentorship. And then at the end, hopefully we'll have time for questions.
So this is a quick summary of who we are. I'm Ojo Akinwale. I'm a peer research mentor, and I'm a physics and astronomy double major. So I joined FIRE aiming to gain valuable leadership skills and also to continue my research with the stream.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Fred Garcia. I'm a third-year physics and astronomy student at UMD, and my main research interests are in high-performance computing and simulations.
And hi again, my name is Norman Moon. I'm also a peer research mentor. My major is computer science, focusing on data science. And I also joined FIRE peer mentorship, similar reasons as Ojo.
So just a little bit more about FIRE. It is the first year innovation and research experience. It's a university-sponsored research immersion program. It encompasses like a variety of topics, including biology, computer science. In our case, we do particle physics. It's curriculum-based, so there's a different curriculum for each semester, and that goes over a span of 3 semesters, where students are paired with a faculty mentor and groups of peer research mentors, which is who we are. And it especially focuses on skill building and professional development as well. Next slide.
So Ojo touched upon the different research groups in FIRE, and there are around 15 of them. And one of these research groups is the Simulating Particle Detection Lab, which we are peer research mentors of. And this lab focuses on high energy physics research, mostly in accelerator physics. We mainly work with the CMS detector, and namely with the upgrades for dealing with higher energy. And the picture there on the very right is the HG-Cal. That's actually the main apparatus that we're studying. And we're using particle simulations to study particle detection and performance test of this specific NCAP calorimeter. And the lab actually consists of students from a variety of background and majors. It ranges from nursing majors to actually computer science majors. The FIRE students, SPD students, start off not needing to know anything about high energy physics, and they're trained over the course of the semester. Next slide.
And important, also,
oh yeah, they can talk.
FIRE would be about like 1 to 3 semesters as well. So students go through not just 1 semester, but 1 and then up to 3 semesters where they would be being trained and learned about high energy physics through that. So talking about being a peer mentor, which is what me, Fred, and Ojo are, it mainly consists of being a leader in the lab. So it's important that we are there with the students. We're there to lead the teams. We're there to talk with the students. and be front lines when they have an issue or they have some sort of problem that they're facing. We are there with them. We're also a very important communication line between the students and any person that's helping them with their research. So a lot of our teams in the lab are often working with maybe a graduate student or somebody actually at CERN. So it's important that we as peer mentors are there to help them talk and discuss ideas and questions that they may have that they can then translate into results in their actual research.
So we help students to achieve their research goals in a stream by feeding them with the necessary knowledge that they need to complete whatever project they're working on. We also apply our prior and current research, product, and skills to help them as needed. And we generally help them form a clear direction of research questions that they're going to hypothesize and then investigate to complete all the research that they do.
And the research group functions very much like a class with posted research proposal and abstract deadlines. So we help the students sort of meet these goals and also just general advice in terms of academics and research in general.
Yeah, and as well as to touch upon like what Fred previously said, it being so structured as an actual lab does allow the students to have a very, very close and clear idea of what working in a lab, what doing actual research is, which is a lot of the beauty about FIRE, because it allows students to think about their career choices, think about whether they enjoy high energy particle physics or just physics in general. A lot of students have, in the end, decided that they do want to go into research, or that was actually my old peer mentor decided that they are actually interested in physics and researching and continued with that, which is a lot of the beauty about FIRE. It just gives students the opportunity. And it's a lot of the reason why I became a peer mentor, because I also have, FIRE blossomed an interest in research in myself as well. So it is something that all three of us like to carry on and pass down to our to the students in FIRE right now, and help them maybe make certain career choices, major choices, and choices that they will eventually have to do in the future. And maybe Fred and Ojo can talk about what FIRE has helped them with their own choices, or what they have helped with their students as well.
Right. Well, for me, the mentorship aspect seemed like a great opportunity to grow as a leader and just learning how to mentor other students. Because when I was a student in the stream, the peer mentor would help me a lot, and things I wasn't clear about, they would give us guidance on how we get things done. And just because they already had the experience of doing it, then they just made things easier than just having to learn everything on your own. So it helps you learn how to communicate your knowledge effectively. And it also prepares you for other opportunities in the future with all the skills that you gain.
You can go to the next slide, Norman.
Yep.
So here we're just wrap up our talk with the importance of mentorship, and specifically peer mentorship. Being a peer mentor, as opposed to the other traditional mentorship roles where it's usually let's say a grad student or a postdoc, there's a more immediate connection that you have with the amateur researcher, that is the undergrad. You're usually just a couple of semesters senior of them, and it's very relatable because you've gone through what they're going through now, and it's easy to build that rapport. And this sort of mentorship is actually critical when you're thinking of the research enterprise as a whole, because these are the sorts of things that make it sustainable and sort of make it able to continue on for the future. And not only is it beneficial to those who are being mentored, as a mentor, you learn quite a bit about what science is. And a big part of research is being able to communicate that research and being able to teach. And as a peer mentor, you also get that. And these sorts of arrangement are needed to be more prevalent, and we find that the experience is mutual for both the mentors and the mentees. And that concludes our talk. I think we have a few minutes for questions, so thank you for listening.
Thank you so much. Especially in this era that we are going through, which is trying to get back to in-person. I think, you know, our peer mentors and TAs, they are really very valuable to all of us. Any questions? I cannot see on the chat, but I don't know whether there are any hands being raised. Let me have a look. I don't think I see any question. Oh, okay, there is one. Can you see the chat? Shall I read it? Have you had any opportunity to mentor high school students?
Currently, the program, the FIRE program, is set up so that first year undergrads are automatically, once they're accepted to the university, they're considered for the FIRE program, and they have a choice to get into the program. Currently, we don't have any opportunities to mentor high school students, just first year undergrads. You're welcome.